Good evening, councillors and anyone watching on the live stream in the comfort of their house. I declare this special meeting of council open. Welcome all those present, and I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the region in which we meet tonight, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and their continuing connection to the lands, waters and community. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and their descendants. Item 2, I'll now read the disclaimer. The City of Swan disclaims any liability for any loss arising from any person or body relying on any statement, discussion, recommendation or decision made during this meeting. Where an application for an approval, a licence or the like is considered, determined during this meeting, the City of Swan warns that neither the applicant nor any other person or body should rely upon that discussion or determination until written notice of either an approval and the conditions which relate to it or the refusal of an application has been issued by the City. Please note that this meeting is being live streamed. The recording will be archived and made available on the City's website after the meeting. If you choose to participate in the meeting during public question time, public statement time, it's assumed your consent's been given for the audio to be recorded. I ask everyone to please keep comments respectful to the council and to other members in the community. Visual images of anyone in the public will not be captured, and the conditions of entry is no electronic, visual or audio recording or transmitting device or instrument is permitted to be used. A person who breaches this provision of the City of Swan Meeting Procedures Local Law 2019 will be immediately required to leave the premises. Item 3, attendance and apologies. I've approved in accordance with the Regulation 14C of the Local Government Administration Regulations 1996 the electronic attendance of Councillor Congdon. Councillor Kiley is on a leave of absence, and I note all other councillors are present, and I thank you for your attendance. Item 4, declarations of financial and proximity interests or interests affecting impartiality. The Chief Executive Officer, Mr Jeremy Edwards, has declared an impartiality interest in this item as he has had previous associations with Bilby Downing Till, Lester Blades Executive Search and Advisory Board, and the Principal Consultant of Mills Corporation Proprietary Limited, trading as Mills Recruitment. The submissions to this request for quotations have been evaluated by the Manager of Governance and the Manager of Council Support. Item 5, public question times. Is there a further declaration to be made?
I declared some interest, so my impartiality interest, as the two names put forward are both known to me.
The two names put forward for the independent members, thank you. Ms Albrecht, have we got that in writing, or do we need a form filled out? Thank you. If you can take your time to do that, thank you, Councillor Bowman. Item 5 is public question times, and questions and answers recorded in the minutes of the meeting may be summarised in accordance with the Local Government Administration Regulations 1996. Questions and answers marked with an asterisk have been amended either for the purpose of summarising or removing preamble statements or for editing. And I note there is no members in the public gallery, so I'll move straight to item 6, deputations, of which there are nil. Item 7, members' questions. Does any councillor have any questions relating to items on this agenda? Being no questions, I'll move to item 8, leave of absence. Is any councillor seeking a leave of absence?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor Congdon?
For the 27th to 29th of May inclusive.
From 20... Sorry, I just want to repeat it so I've got it. So the 27th to the 20... I just want to repeat it so I've got it. The 27th to the 29th of May inclusive.
Yes, correct. And then the 9th to the 12th of June inclusive.
And the 9th to the 12th of June inclusive. Can I have a mover? Move Councillor Howlett, seconded Councillor Zanino. Is there anyone against? No one against. Did you want to also apply for leave, Councillor Howlett?
I did, thank you.
Thank you. I noticed your hand up, so I just assume you're second. And your leave dates, please.
June the 6th through to June the 15th, please.
So Councillor Howlett's requested leave from the 6th to the 15th of June inclusive. Move Councillor Parry, Seconded Councillor Zanino. Is there anyone against? Being no one against, I declare that also carried unanimously. Thank you, councillors. That now takes us to part B of the agenda, which has confidential items, and I'm seeking a motion. Councillor Bowman, you're moving that we go behind closed doors. Seconded Councillor Parry. Is there anyone against? Being no one against, I declare that carried unanimously. If I could ask Danica, please, if we could have the live streaming turn. Thank you, councillors, and for anyone watching at home on live stream. This is a summary of the decisions made behind closed doors, and these are paraphrased, and the minutes will be released in the near future. In item 1.1, recruitment process for the CEO, council resolved to endorse the process and the timeline, endorse the confidentiality agreement for the independent member and the HR consultant, and approve funding of up to $60,000 for that process. Item 1.2, CEO selection panel. Council resolved to adopt the terms of reference and confirm the positions on the selection panel as Councillor Lucas ex officio, Councillor Congdon as the presiding member, Councillor Henderson, Councillor Bowman and Councillor Prodovnik, and the independent member will be confirmed. On item 1.3, am I supposed to name the independent member?
No,
Right.
that'll be once everyone's been advised.
Thank you.
Then we confirm same
So
time.
once all the independent members have been advised, we'll then announce who the independent member was. On item 1.3, the HR consultant for the CEO processed, and council resolved to appoint the HR consultant. That will be confirmed once all the applicants have been advised of that, and that should take place in the next 24 hours or so. On item 1.4, CEO CEO position description and selection criteria. The council approved the selection criteria and the position description as in the agenda. Councillors, there is no further business of council. I thank you all for attending, and I declare this special meeting of council closed at 8:46 p.m. Thank you, everyone.